Before I start in vain, audio is good. In that case, we can actually start. It's going to be Battle Tower level 100 doubles. Did get back to 42 a while back. I think last week. So the soft goal for this will be to reach 36 swaps before I reach 56 wins, but it doesn't really matter if I don't do that. I think ideally I undershoot 49, which means I need to stay below 35 swaps. I get 1 swap as I go in, so I don't want to do more than 4 swaps. That's not very likely, though. I don't want to be stuck being unable to swap in round 8 as well. This is because of the random IV bug in Generation 3. But I think we're ready to go in. The major goal for today is just to avoid accidentally entering level 50. Next opponent. Oh, let's minimize this. Otherwise, I'm blind. In case I want to open the damage calculator. DV Doom. Thanks, DV Doom. I've got no idea. I'm sorry, Smokey. I do like Melancholy Hill. I think it's a great song. No type, no phrase. The classic. Okay, we are Heracross 4, but it's doubles, so it's a little bit awkward. Heracross 4 is still very, very good. Still very fast. Good typing for doubles. Being weak to flying and fire is a little bit annoying, given how common those are on fast enemies, but I do have Endure, and Endure is very useful. The downside of Heracross is that if I can't use Earthquake, then Megahorn is a little bit inaccurate, and Reverse was a bit difficult to rely on. And also, it is level 100, so Tyranitar is around. Still probably coming, though. Houndoom 1. I don't like Houndoom very much. Okay. It's better than Jolteon 2, though. Jolteon 2 is a bit of a meme. The attack investment. I mean, it's still fast with the IV advantage. Marowak 4. Could be a very, very fast set if I bring Marowak. That's untakeable. Okay, and we do have a flyer, but it's a Hyper Beam Dragonite. It's a bit of a strange partner for Marowak. It probably is going to be D-Knight Heracross Marowak. I'm aware of the slight weakness to Water Ice. But we're a defensive Dragonite set, and Marowak does outspeed a good chunk of the bulkier water types. Most of all, I don't want to bring Houndoom and I don't want to bring Jolteon, which makes this kind of easy, right? Thanks, Zeus. What's the Dragonite said? It's a weird one, right? Bulky Dragon Dance with Hyper Beam. I was going to attack the... What's the ability? We are Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod does make Marowak even better. I think we're going Marowak. What I could do is put Marowak in the back. Marowak is not a bad switch into flying types, but I don't think I want to risk that. Yeah, let's stop wasting time. Jinx and Jolteon. Sisay, you should play Gen 3 doubles, it's much easier. Jolteon thinks the bait attacks and Jinx uses Parasong. Genius. I think we're putting Heracross in the back. I think it makes the most sense. Guts Heracross, I think, is slightly better in doubles than Swarm. I'm going to put Dragonite in slot 1 because it's more likely to be swapped than Marowak. Perish Trapping in doubles. It's very difficult to imagine a draft where it'd be correct to take Perish Trappers. But I do want to try out Dave's Battle Factory seeded thing. Where you can put in seeds and we can mess around with that and it doesn't matter because there's no streak at risk. How will you beat Lyron? That's a good point. How will you beat Lyron? It's no type, no phrase. Ideally, he sends out a pretty good flying or levitate Pokemon that I can take to replace Dragonite with. Yeah, that doesn't quite qualify. I am going to use Earthquake here. So, Victory Bell can have Bright Powder, and that's it. Do I Hyper Beam Victory Bell? Because if I Hyper Beam Victory Bell, then Victory Bell 3 and 4 have to dodge the Hyper Beam and the Earthquake. The downside is that I'm on a recharge turn, but I think it's still correct. Okay, we hit. It's big. Victory Bell 1 might live, I guess. Okay. And Exploud in the back. I want to say it's not a high-risk Exploud, but it probably can be. Because Victory Bell 4 is high risk, and that's it. So yeah, it's actually quite decently likely it is a high-risk Exploud as well. We do not know anything, really. That was a one-turn win. The classic. No type. Slow and steady. So slow and steady, guys. It's the Thunder Wave, Swagger, Attract, Spore, status moves like that, basically. I don't think I'm taking any of those. Yeah, we know almost nothing. Like, it probably... No, he wouldn't even know that. I was going to say it's probably not Victory Bell 2 because of slow and steady, but it wasn't Victory Bell 1 because we wouldn't have killed it, I guess. That's all we know. The water type. There's no water types here. There's no blue Pokemon. Shinx is water type though because it's blue. But Shinx isn't in this game, so we don't have to worry about Shinx. So Amphi 2 is Bright Powder, and Amphi 3 is Focus Band. And we murder Xatu 3 and 4 with Hyper Beam. But we are slower with D-Knight. It's only risky to click Earthquake if I think Dragonite's going to faint. I don't think it is, and even then I have to also crit Heracross with my own Earthquake. Lightning Rod is a good thing. Yeah, I think it's very difficult for Dragonite to faint here. Like, and what's also nice is that Lightning Rod can activate on Thunder Wave. It is incredibly likely that it's Xatu 2 because it's slow and steady, but Xatu 4 and Ampharos 1, those could be slow and steady on their own as well. But it's incredibly likely it's Xatu too. I think we might Dragon Dance here. Dragon Dance and Earthquake. Yeah, I like that. If we don't kill Amphi, I'll dance next turn. I mean, I'll Hyper Beam next turn. Okay, Xatu 2, that's expected. Focus Band? No, Focus Band. It's a pretty good turn 1, honestly. So I am fast in Xatu, now that I've Dragon Danced. Because it's Xatu 2, it can be any Glalie set, I think. Because we know nothing about Ampharos. I suppose it could be... If it was Ampharos 2, it wouldn't be a high-risk Glalie, but that's the only thing we'd be able to work out. I think we just kill Glalie and it's over. Glalie 1 might live. And it's single target Rock Slide, so Xatu dies. Everyone loves Marowak. Marowak is a fast game merchant. The opponent, no type. High risk. Finally a high risk. So Xatu... Technically it is a flying Pokemon that could replace Dragonite, but I think Dragonite 4 is better than Xatu 2, I would say. If it was Xatu 3 or 4, I might take it over Dragonite, but I think we'll stick. We also don't know if it's Synchronize or Early Bird. I think I would be much more happy taking a Synchronize Xatu, but yeah, we don't know what it is. Do we work out anything at all from Glalie? No. No, we don't know anything. Could be in a bit of trouble against some of the Intimidate leads. I feel like Intimidate and High Risk are quite often coming together. A lot of the Intimidate mons are High Risk. Take Xatu to Magic Bounce the losses away. That's a good idea. Let's keep going. You're a Lightning Rod for my power. Well, actually, I'm the player with Lightning Rod. I'm the Lightning Rod. Ah. Gengar is really annoying. Obviously. Oh, Gengar's annoying. It's quite likely to be a Destiny Bond Gengar as well, yeah. I do want to try and fund away with it, but... Destiny Bond also implies Ice Punch. It's going to be random who it targets between Dragonite and Marowak because they both live it. It's not very likely to be Gengar 1 at least. Gengar 1 and 2 are fairly unlikely. I kind of wonder if I should Hyper Beam Jolteon and Rock Slide. Just because Heracross also struggles with Gengar. And the Debonders are quite likely to have a Lumberry. It's coincidence. Yeah, the other awkward thing is that Jolteon's not a problem. It's weird. I kind of don't care about Jolteon. Do I T-Wave Gengar? Do I rest? Do I just use rest? It's not great though because Gengar can just Ice Punch Marowak. It's not good. It doesn't have to be a Debond Gengar, it's just very likely. Yeah, I mean, Rock Slide and Mega Horn probably kills Gengar. It would need bulk to live that. Being paralyzed on Heracross also wouldn't be a bad thing. It's going to be very difficult to get paralyzed on Heracross, though. With Lightning Rod. I think I'm going to Thunder Wave. Because I think the worst thing Gengar can do is Ice Punch Marowak. And if it Ice Punches Marowak twice, I do want to paralyze it. Because otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. If it can also outspeed Heracross, because all of the Destiny Bond sets also have Psychic. Oh my god, the stream's dropping again. No, it's not you. What is wrong with my internet this week? Oh no. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Yeah. 130, yeah. Dropping over 100 frames per second. That's really bad. Yeah, Lightning Rod doesn't redirect your own attacks in Generation 3. They did change that in later generations, but in Generation 3 you are exempt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I should have restarted my internet last night, perhaps. I might. I guess at the end of this set I can restart stream. It's okay to restart streams between sets. That's not suspicious when it comes to sneaky save stating. No, it's okay. You're not distracting me. What's distracting me is my internet, but it's not your fault. Let's keep going. I guess the ambitious play is to use Sword Stance, but I'm really not doing that against potential Ice Punch. Wow, we are really dropping frames. It's Jolteon 1. And it's Ice Punch Gengar, that's not a surprise. No crit. But it doesn't have Lum, okay. No Lum. Huh. Okay. Let me very quickly look up the Generation 3 Lightning Rod logic. Because Thunderbolt gets +4 into Dragonite because it kills. But then it gets -10. So I guess Jolteon is probably using Attract? Question mark? Attract? Yeah, it has to be high risk in the back. That's right. Attract does not look up the remaining HP. So it's a Jolteon will either protect or attract. It's a 50-50. And it will attract Dragonite, obviously. I'm definitely using Rock Slide. Just deciding what to do on Dragonite. It's a bit weird. I don't outspeed at +1, so there's not a huge amount of point in using Dance. I think I just rest. I don't think Hyper Beaming Jolteon is worth it. Because I can just do it the following turn. T-Wave is slow and steady, yes. But high risk beats slow and steady. So if the enemy team has activate slow and steady and high risk. Only high risk gets shown. We're still dropping a lot of frames, but luckily this is very straightforward. Okay, it goes protect. Hopefully we don't miss. Hey, RF. We don't miss. Okay. So obviously it's Gengar 6. Okay, so it's Gramble 2. It's Gramble 2 because that's high risk on its own with Overheat and Facade. Yeah, we're not losing that. We're not going to lose to that. I'm save stating and splicing between the frame drops. That would be insane tech. It looks like my internet might have recovered a bit. No, I spoke too soon. Okay. I think that attract was guaranteed. No. No, yes, it was. It was guaranteed. So, Gengar 6. Yeah, it's a mix, right? Because it is a free IV Gengar, which is not great, but Gengar 6 has real attacks. And currently we're a little bit vulnerable with Dragonite. Like, Dragonite's a little bit of a sitting duck. It's been okay so far because we haven't run into anything too nasty, but... Opponent grass, yeah. Yeah, Levitate, exactly. The downside of taking Gengar is that Gengar is much squishier. So I'd be worried more often about Gengar fainting on turn 1. But if I Earthquake my own Heracross, it's not too bad. My Earthquake does about 60% to my Heracross. So it's only bad if I crit it. And even then, Gengar should get its move off first. It is fast. So it's Grass high risk. That's a bit of a strange one. There's a double-edged Venusaur and Victory Bell. Explosion Shiftry. There's a Focus Punch Breloom sets. These are all high risk. Explosion. Executor, of course. And then there's the Flail Meganium set. I think that's everything. Dragonite is probably pretty good here. This is what's weird, but I think I am going to take the Gengar for the future games. On this specific match, I think Dragonite is going to be very good, though. I could drop Heracross. I think I like Heracross in the back. Yeah. It could be. The non-grass type could be high risk. That's definitely possible. I think we do take this though. I'll update the overlay. Gengar 6. Okay. It's probably the Endure Flail Meganium then, unless the back is double high risk, which is possible. Yeah, Meganium 3 is faster than Marowak. It does run speed, it's jolly. I think I'd rather kill Feraligatr. I think I would rather kill Feraligatr. Might as well go for the Thunderbolt in case it's Feraligatr 3 or 4. I could crit them. We'll get a high roll. Am I ever giving Meganium 3 overgrow if I earthquake it? Probably not, right? It's 208 at 6 at 3 IV. Yeah, because it's 3 above 205. Yeah. Easy turn then. Kill the Feraligatr for bonus points. Okay, it is Meganium free because it's faster. So I'll kill it next turn with Ice Punch. And it's Executor loss. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It'll be Explosion. The good thing about this is that I'm at no risk of the endgame explosion because Gengar's immune to it. It can be Executor 4 though. I could miss Executor 4 with Earthquake. I definitely Ice Punch Meganium. And I think I Earthquake. So Executor 3 will live Earthquake. And Executor 4 could dodge it. But I won't lose to Executor 3 because it has no way of beating Gengar. And Executor 4 has to, like... It has to get 3 misses, I think. And I can Earthquake with Heracross if I get the Ice Punch off as well onto it. Okay, it must be egg free, surely. I think I always win now. Dropping frames again. Hopefully it fixes itself. It should get better later on in the evening, but I will restart my internet if it's still bad at the end of this set. Wow, I've dropped a quarter of my frames so far this stream. Yeah, that's definitely egg free. Water, high risk. That's a little bit scary. I don't really want to face a Lapras. I'm in a decent spot against Swampert at least. Because I've got a fast Marowak set. There's a lot of Mirror Coats and counters, obviously. Counter's going to be an issue, probably. The risk of counter on turn 1. It is a little bit Doctor Who coded. So come on. I just realised I'm not going to be able to turn my internet off, actually. Fuck. Oh well. I am not going to be able to turn it off. I've got something else running on my other PC. I'm half thinking about the Meganium. Like, half. I just don't think I take it, though. Do you think that Executive of Red HP survived the Guts Megahorn? I'm assuming that's a joke. Let's keep going. Okay, so it's probably Moltres is activating high risk. So 5, 6, and 4 are all double high risk, so it's very likely to be Moltres 5, 6, or 4. Or I should say 4, 5, 6, really. The question is, what do I want to do? The worst one would be Moltres 5, since it's faster than Marowak. I really want a Thunderbolt and Earthquake. What scale? I need to consider the chance of Moltres surviving and being faster. There's Moltres 3. Moltres 3 is not very likely here. The back water type would have to be double high risk. It would have to be something like Swampert 2. But if it is Moltres 3, it could live the Thunderbolt as well, and it could outspeed and kill Marowak. So Thunderbolt into Moltres. Moltres lives. Marowak faints to Overheat or Fire Blast from Moltres 5 or Moltres 3. And then Slowbro is going to use Earthquake. Very likely. Slowbro 1 could possibly Ice Punch Heracross. But that's fine. I guess the worst case scenario would be Slowbro 3, Quick Claw, Psychic into Gengar. I don't think I can do anything about that though. I think that's a doubles moment if that happens. Quick Claw Psychic, I can't stop it. What it could also do though is it could Quick Claw. No, I wouldn't do that actually. Yeah, if Ice Beam or Ice Punch freeze Heracross, that would suck. It would also have to be Moltres 3 or 5, and they would have to live the Thunderbolt though. It's not that likely. And also, Moltres 3 and 5 can target Gengar. In fact, they're more likely to target Gengar. Oh, I hate how my dropped frames percentage is just going up and up and up. Bum 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 bum. Can I do anything about the frames? I don't think I can. Luckily, all of these scenarios are pretty straightforward. No, I don't think I can do anything. Right, let's do it. I'm locked into display. It's not like I can debond or anything clever. I guess another factor here is that I could go for the Rock Slide in case Moltres 4 or 6 live. Honestly, though, I think I might rather Moltres survive. Because if I Earthquake Slowbro, Slowbro's about to faint, and then Gengar and Heracross can both kill them next turn, and then there's a 2v1 at the end with Gengar and Heracross versus the last water type. I think it's actually, if Moltres lives Thunderbolt, I think I'd actually rather it live the entire turn. The risk there, of course, is that Moltres goes for the Overheat into Gengar, as Slowbro kills Marowak with a crit. Or backwards, Slowbro kills Gengar, and Moltres kills Marowak. Okay, let's play around that. I will actually Rock Slide then. Okay, easy. It's high risk. It's quite likely it is a double edge or Fisher Warlord. Is Slowbro a bigger threat here? I'm not sure. Slowbro 2 doesn't feel like the bigger threat. No Quick Claw? The Whale. No type. Free-spirited. And our drop frames percentage is still going up. Maybe we can reach 50% dropped frames. Literally, the stream would be unwatchable at that point. At least I'm not streaming to YouTube. Unfortunately, whenever there's a bad stream on YouTube, it destroys my channel for the next week. I just don't get recommended as much. So at least the damage is contained to Twitch. I could take Moltres. It's a bit of a funny one, right? Because it really appreciates the lightning rod. But I'm a little bit worried about physical enemies with... I'm just worried about physical enemies that live the earthquakes. And I'm not sure what the Moltres set was. A new streaming factory singles tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream it tomorrow. I'll schedule it. Probably at the end of this stream. I just don't really want to take Moltres. Just don't want to have to hit Fire Blast or Overheat or whatever. Yeah, we've dropped 1/3 of our frames now. It's so distracting when the stream is going down. I really struggle to focus on the game. Vileplume is very annoying. Do I actually Psychic Vileplume? I will kill Vileplume 3 and 4. They have no bulk. I don't think I care about Whiscash. Like, if Whiscash 3 survives the Earthquake, I don't care. I can also Ice Punch Vileplume, but I think I'd rather attempt the kill with Psychic. When's the Champions League final? Oh, I'll be live before then. I'll probably stream in the middle of the day. 20 frames per second average. It's perfectly acceptable. Yeah. Well, we didn't miss. Vileplume lived on, like, nothing. Probably is Vileplume 3 or 4 then. Whiscash died, so it wasn't Whiscash 3. And it's Magmar in the back. No Quick Claw. We did have the one-turn win in the first match. I enjoyed the one-turn win. Rock. High risk. Okay. High risk rock is a little bit scary because of the number of explosion sets that could explode next to something like T-Tar, and T-Tar can quick claw down Gengar. 31 IV Marowak is a monster, yeah. I don't want Whiscash, even against rock. I also don't want Vileplume. Heracross is good against rock. I think we stick. What have you got for me? Tyranitar and Moltres. Again, it's the same fear as before, right? Where Moltres can live the Thunderbolt. And it's more likely to be Moltres 3 than it was. But it's also more likely to be Moltres 1 and 2 than it was. And Moltres 1 and 2 aren't a problem. Oh, I'm losing a lot of frames now. It's just on 0. Okay. I've got no idea how much of my commentary just then got through to the chat. I was going to say, with Rock High Risk, it's a lot more likely to be Moltres 1, 2, or 3. And Moltres 1 and 2 are not a problem because they're slower than Marowak. And I do need to kill this Tyranitar, really. I do not want to be risking the Mega Horn on Tyranitar if I can avoid it. So I think we Thunderbolt the Moltres and we Earthquake. There is the old problem though of like, if Thunderbolt doesn't kill Moltres, Moltres can kill Gengar. Moltres is a lot more likely to kill Gengar than Tyranitar is, which is weird. Thanks, BBs. I think it probably is Thunderbolt and Rock Slide again. I just don't like it. Thunderbolt and Earthquake is the high risk line where I could win on turn 1 if I do that. Another thing I could do here is I could switch out Marowak. I could Thunderbolt Moltres and switch out Marowak. And the reason I do this is because Moltres will faint to the end of turn Sand Chip. And then it'll be Marowak against 2 rocks. Like, absolute worst case scenario, Moltres lives a T-Bolt. Fire move goes into Heracross and kills it, and Tyranitar uses Crunch or something on Gengar. And then it's a 1 versus 2. And as long as it's not Aero, I win. And even if it is Aero, I probably win. Because it's high risk. I don't know, maybe I just Earthquake though, like, Moltres lives. I can't, if Moltres is faster than Marowak, I don't have an influence over what it does, obviously, if it lives Thunderbolt. I kill Tyranitar with Earthquake, Moltres faints to the Sand Chip, and then it's a Heracross 1v1 in the sand against a rock type. And Heracross wins most of those. Again, it would probably be the Aerodactyl is the problem. But it actually can't be Aerodactyl, can it? Because then it would be no type spec. Because Aerodactyl would be rock flying, and this is Gen 3, so the ties are ignored. So it actually can't be Aero. So I think Heracross like almost always wins then. Outside of like Quick Claw nonsense. I think I Earthquake. It is also the final match, so maybe Moltres can live Thunderbolt into Sand Chip. That would be cursed. I could reversal it though. Even if both of my Pokemon faint. I guess the really cursed line would be Quick Claw, Gengar dies, and then Moltres overheats Heracross. And it's faster. So it is exactly Moltres 5. I don't think I'm going to play around that, though. Yeah, just kill it, okay. There's a chance I kill Marowak in one shot. Not a great chance. It's probably about 20%. Unlucky. No turn 1 win. Bum, 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 bum. So how stable is the internet now? It looks like I'm not dropping any frames at the moment. Might just leave it then. Might just go stream again. So the count is 32, which is good for the elevation count on round 8. I have 3 elevations, and then if I can get 3 swaps in, I can have only 2 random IV mons. Hey, parasitized. How was... what was it? Psyduck. I lost fast, unlucky. We had a pretty good draft this then. Marowak 4 did some damage to the Frontier just then. Oh no, what is it? What is it, Ciso? How does Psyduck learns Worry Seed? I guess Golduck. I've seen Golduck use it actually. I guess because Psyduck is worried about the future. Makes sense, right? It makes sense, yeah. Classic. Okay. I'm the explosion user now. I wonder if still... I'm upset about these random IVs. Oh well. I don't even care about you. You're never coming. You're also probably never coming. God, what a draft this is. Okay. Very, very weird draft, potentially. Mock Friday, high horsepower mock. We're early bird as well. No! No! Oh no! No, I got species claused. Oh my god. The final Pokemon has to be good. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Heracross 4 was upset that he didn't get featured much. Are you Guts? You are. Okay. This is terrible. Like, this is just terrible. The HP, the speed, the special defense. This is terrible. I wish I could take double Houndoom. Yeah, you can't take two of the same Pokemon. This has happened. This has happened a lot recently. To me. Yeah, I think we put Houndoom in the back. And that's it. And we have to take the god-awful random IV mark. God, this is so bad. This is really quite dreadful. Oh well. This might be a loss. Okay, 9%. Maybe. Have I been that? It's one of those things though, you always notice your bad luck. Mark has a free IV in HB. Because 0 is 320. The IVs are slightly easier to work out at level 100 because you just add them directly. I mean, Houndoom is fine. Like, Houndoom is fine. It's not... I've seen worse. Mark will carry, gotta believe. What's the IV on the attack of Mark? The attack IV is much better. Yeah, it's like... It's 8. It's the random IV bug in the factory. So I've got it's round 8. I've got 3 elevations. So the first 3 Pokemon in the draft are the elevations and they have random IVs. And then the back 3 are 31 IVs. And then on round 9, the regular Pokemon, the non-elevations, will have random IVs. At least my IV on speed is above 3. So I do at least outspeed the other minus speed base 50s. There aren't a lot of those, though. Bum, 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 bum. I can fix it, but it's not going to be worth it. So Sync's Muck is probably being swapped. We'll put it in slot 1. Wait, that's the wrong Houndoom. I almost threw. It's fine. It's free-spirited. At least it's not high risk. The chance of Earthquake is slightly lower here. Okay. Okay. So I'm risking the fake out if I try and do the Endure explosion. That's tough, isn't it? I really don't want to have to Earthquake my own muck. But I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. The good news about this is that it's at least the bad Houndoom matchups were in the front. I also have a better protection against the Hariyama Quick Claw, because I have Quick Claw as well. Oh, at least my internet's fixed itself, so I don't need to look at that anymore. I think I Earthquake and I Sludge Bomb. Because I think letting Nidoking live is really, really bad. Nidoking 1 could also Quick Claw. No, Nidoking 1 is high risk. It can't be Nidoking 1. We're fine against Nidoking 1. Okay, so Nidoking should always die then. Yeah, let's just Sludge Bomb Hariyama. Earthquake Explosion. The problem with Earthquake Explosion is... Can I die? Fake out into Explosion. Hariyama uses Fake Out on Heracross and everything dies, and then the final Mon is a 1v1. I'd rather be in a 2v1 than a 1v1. Okay, no Quick Claws. Do we crit our own muck? We do not. That's great. It's not Hariyama 1. Because it didn't Fake Out and because it took way too much from Earthquake. It's possible it's Hariyama 4 still. Can't you give Hariyama Guts? It's fine, because it will die. It's probably not a high-risk Lele. That's the end of my analysis here, I think. I might Earthquake my own muck again. How do I feel about Houndoom being Ice Beamed? Slots 2 was Nidoking. Okay. The biggest risk has to be Blizzard, right? Blizzard Freeze. I could also just Reversal. Could Reversal, Crunch. Oh, I Quick Clawed. Okay. I'm pretty sure the damage was Glalie 1 or 4, right? Glalie 2 and 3 are the ones that have no bulk. I don't think I want to rest. Fire. High risk. Was I early bird? No flash fire switch in on Heracross potential then. Do I just take the Hariyama and hope it's thick fat? It's very unlikely to be Hariyama 4. Oh. I think I take Hariyama. Heracross can endure on the scarier fire types. Let's take the Hariyama. I'm pretty sure it's Hariyama 2 or 3. I've got a lot of bug Pokemon. The classic. Two bug Pokemon there. Okay, we are set to. So the biggest headache here is simply Quick Claw from Magmar 2, right? Everything except Quick Claw on turn 1 for Magmar 2 is fine. But we have slight insurance against Quick Claw because Hariyama is also Quick Claw. And we can just cross-drop down Magmar. We are also thick fat. I'm pretty sure I cross-drop Magmar to cover for Magmar 2. Still a 12% chance it either wins the Quick Claw speed tie or I miss cross-drop on a Quick Claw activation. If Magmar 2 kills Heracross, what would I want to do? I probably do want to kill Magmar. The back Pokemon, the problem is the back Pokemon could be Charizard or Moltres, and then Swampert can use Earthquake. Yeah, it's not going to Earthquake. It would be scary if Charizard or Moltres switched in, that would be scary. And it is high risk, so there's a good chance they could both come in here. Because it's high risk, it's also a bit more likely to be Swampert too, I guess. But high risk on fire is quite common. And then the downside, if it's not Magmar 2, Swampert could counter Earthquake, which would be annoying. So if there's no Quick Claw, I probably do want to cross-drop the Pokemon in the back. It's probably better than cross-dropping Swampert. Particularly if Swampert 2 is the most likely one. Yeah. Okay. And we don't crit our own Pokemon. That damage. It's going to be Swampert 1 or 2. Swampert 1. Ooh, you endure. Did not think about Typhlosion switching in and getting the Salac boost. That was not on my radar. Am I on? 166. I'm thick fat, but it probably doesn't save me. So Swampert doesn't matter. Swampert's just going to waste time. I just need to kill Typhlosion. So I probably do go Thunder Punch and Reversal, probably. Oh, it's gonna overheat. Sorry, it's not gonna endure. No, it's gonna overheat me. It is deprioritized at low HP, but still gets +4. And it's only it's the overheat checks on 80 and 60%. They don't stack. So min roll Thunder Punch is 51. Min roll Reversal is also 51. So they'll both be ranges. It's probably safer to click them than to click Cross Chop or Megahorn, though. Maybe not Megahorn. 15%. That's... The thing is, it might be a guaranteed kill on Reversal and Cross Chop. And whatever... No, the overheat kill always outscores low HP Reversal. That's good to know. So whatever it doesn't kill this turn, it will go for next turn anyway. So I do want to go for the guaranteed accuracy move. And Houndoom can deal with Swampert with Sunny Day Solar Beam. Okay, Heracross is dead, that's fine. Swampert is going to okay, it died, that doesn't matter. Swampert is going to use Curse most likely. It's going to be Curse. I don't think it's in Rest HP section yet, and it's not going to Earthquake because of the ghost of thingy next to it. Go for the crit, I guess. Well, I might as well crunch. It kills over the same amount of turns. No favorites, no type. So Swampert was Lumberry, Typhlosion was Salakberry. We don't know anything about Magmar. Because Swampert and Typhlosion were already high risk. Yep, don't know anything. I think it's a mistake to take Typhlosion. I think it's just worse. It's just worse than Heracross's. Carly. It's not high risk, so it's not Fortress 4 or 2. Counter is also high risk. The Fortress 1 and 3. I might not want to use Fire Punch because of the risk of Focus Band explosion on the following turn if I bring it below half. What does that leave me? That leaves me, I guess, cross-dropping the Sceptile slot in case Megahorn misses, or in case the switch-in dies to cross-chop, or in case the switch-in cares about the amount of damage it takes. It's either that or I go for the Fire Punch into Fortress anyway, and I follow up with Earthquake on Heracross next turn. That can backfire slightly if Sceptile goes for Leaf Blade or something into Hariyama, because then I can kill Moan. Hariyama with Earthquake. That wasn't smart. Okay. I don't really want Fortress 3 on the field using Zap Cannon, do I? Because that's what it's going to do when it's not low on HP. I think I probably do Fire Punch Fortress. I could also miss Sceptile, but I can't really plan for that. Leaf Blade, okay. I do miss. Okay. So 1v1 then. I guess Sceptile 4 potentially dodges there. That's really scary as well. Turn 1 explosion. Zap Cannon does more to Heracross, so it's not increased odds because of doubles. Okay, well, there's... It's not Steel, Bug, or Grass. Unfortunately, those are all good type matchups for Houndoom. That should be good. So I kill the ones with no bulk. It's the bulky Gardevoir sets, right? And then it's also... Can it be Sprite Powder? It can easily be... Because even Sceptile 1 can use Leaf Blade over Detect because of high risk. I mean, high crit AI. Okay, so I could miss Gardevoir 4, but I can't do anything about that. I am Early Bird, which makes me better against Gardevoir 1, which is nice. And I can't do anything about the Quick Claw ones except try and kill them. I need to watch out for Destiny Bond Quick Claw, I guess. That's the biggest issue. If it is that, I'll have to go Sunny Day, Sunny Day, Sunny Day, Sunny Day, Sunny Day. And then on the final turn, Sunny Day fades, and then I go Solar Beam and I waste another turn. But I would be unfavoured to win from there if that happened. It's not high risk, though. It's not high risk, and Fortress exploded. So it can't actually be debond. which makes the scariest Gardevoir probably 4. It's a bulky one. Okay, it's Gardevoir 2, surely. Would Gardevoir 7? Could be 7. Jesus. No, it can't be 7. No. I just said it's not high risk. It's not high risk. It's fine. Now it's high risk. I've got half a mind to take the Sceptile. The issue is Sceptile Heracross is a little bit fire weak. And high risk is a subtle nod to fire types. Yeah, it can't be. I just have amnesia. I forgot what I said like 10 seconds before that. Plain talking. Do I want to just keep Hariyama? I could take a Fortress and explode. But again, Fortress like Sceptile is a bit vulnerable to the fire types. I don't blame you. Gardevoir was not Trace as well. It was synchronized. I think at level 50 I would take Gardevoir over Hariyama. I'm a little bit worried about high risk T-Tar. Let's have a quick look actually at the quick look at the T-Tar sets. How many actually are high risk? So T-Tar 3, high risk. And 10, is that it? Just 3 and 10. That's less than I thought. Huh. T-Tar is still a little quite likely because just because it's got 10 sets, but okay, so T-Tar is not actually much of a high risk merchant. I'd never really looked properly into that before. That's good to know. I don't like Hariyama 2. I'm very worried about taking Sceptile. If I take the Gardevoir, I'm not that concerned about Gengar. I guess the scariest thing about taking Gardevoir would then probably be Waters. I think I'm going to take Gardevoir. A big part of the decision here is the fact that I've got Houndoom. I can't run into Houndoom. And Houndoom would have been a problem, but I can't run into it. So Heracross Gardevoir, I don't have to worry about that. And honestly, against like Moltres, I probably would endure on turn 1. I guess Gardevoir 2s are a little bit vulnerable to the enemy Psychics, but I've got Houndoom in the back. And it's doubles. I should have time to get it in. I think we're taking it. Gardevoir 2. I'd love to take Sceptile, though. Oh, okay. So it's going to be a Earthquake. Oh, that's not good. The Aero Roulette. What do I do against Aero? Do I endure? Even if it is Aero 3 or 4, they still have a decent chance of going after Heracross. Unfortunately, it would be a 50-50. And what really sucks is that even after all of that, Donphan could Quick Claw on turn 2. If that happens, I lose. I can't do anything. Nothing is going to save me. It's always going to Earthquake. Best counterplay would be to try and crit Donphan, I guess. I think I endure and I attack Donphan. Aerodactyl is not the psychic target because if it's Aerodactyl 1 or 2, they're going to Aerial Ace Heracross. And if it's Aerodactyl 3 or 4, then Houndoom's faster than them anyway. Donphan needs to not Quick Claw, though. The protection against Quick Claw Donphan on turn 2 would be to attack this turn. But if it's Aero 1 or 2 and they Aerial Ace Heracross and then Donphan Earthquakes, I just lose. It's just over. So I can't really do that. It's a little bit less likely to be Aero 1 because of high risk. But Donphan is not a high risk surprise. And high risk in the back would not be a surprise either. Sometime. Let's do that. Let's do it. I'd love to crit you, Donphan. I guess an insane play would be to use Rest. Rest would be good against the Donphan 2 in combination with Aero 3 and 4. Particularly if they go for Gardevoir. That would make Endure less bad, but there's no way I do that. Okay. Yep. I mean, that's good news. It's good news. Donphan's faster. It's Donphan 2. Donphan's faster than Gardevoir. Okay. So Quick Claw is game over. What's scary about this is that I know that if I go for Aero, then Donphan kills them both. And then the question becomes, what is the final Pokemon on the enemy team? We've already seen Rock and Flying, so there's a good chance that Donphan's Earthquake does hit it. Leaving Donphan alive is scary though, because then it can Quick Claw Houndoom when I just lose. Like, even if Donphan kills a Pokemon in the back, it's just one Quick Claw away from winning the game. Problem is, Houndoom versus Aero is not good. It's not good. I do have to go for reversal on Aero. There's no point in saving Gardevoir, it's slower than Donphan. Donphan's never going to go for a different move here, right? Like, Flail and Endure are encouraged, but it gets +2 from being next to Aero, and then it gets +4 for the kill. I need... So Donphan needs to not Quick Claw this turn and next turn. And the final Pokemon has to lose to Houndoom, or die to Earthquake. But if it Quick Claws, it can't Rock Tomb, because it knows it's gonna it knows when it Quick Claws, right? So Rock Tomb would be exclusively on non-Quick Claw turns, and it has a 73% chance to activate then. Yeah, so it can Rock Tomb if it doesn't Quick Claw. And if it Rock Tombs, obviously it goes to Heracross. It will not Rock Tomb Gardevoir. Okay. But that makes it easier to play. Because that just means I Psychic Donphan. I just lose the Aero 1 if I don't kill it here. And Donphan goes to the Earthquake. I guess I could double Endure. But that doesn't fix the Aero problem. Okay, no Quick Claw. Yeah, great crit. God, I hate doubles. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. I guess Arcanine makes it more likely to be Aero 1 again, because Arcanine is often high risk. Okay, so it's simple, I just lose to Quick Claw and otherwise I win. Actually, it can't Earthquake because it sees Arcanine there. So actually I win. I win. I win here. Yeah. Well, it could crit Flail. Yeah, no, I win, yeah. Ba 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 ba. Rock Tomb was on my favour then. Yeah. And anyway. So it's arrow 1 or 2. So Arcanine was 50-50 to be high risk. Arrow 1 and Arcanine 1 also clash on item clause. Apart from that, it's anything. No, it is more likely to be Arrow 2. It is more likely to be Arrow 2 than Arrow 1. I think it's definitely an upgrade over Gardevoir. It's still a very squishy team. It could also take Donphan 2 over it. I don't like Earthquaking with Houndoom in the back and Heracross is 1 crit or something away from dying, and then I Earthquake my own Houndoom, right? Oh, the Intimidate sucks a bit, yes. This is one of those leads. We are banded, though. Okay. I kind of want to swap Aero. I hate how likely Earthquake and Explosion are here. Most likely, obviously, Regirock 2 and 5. 5 is pretty likely to get stuck on double team. And 2 is going to Earthquake, which is ignorable. Maybe I just try and kill Salamence. Maybe. What are all the things that can go wrong with Salamence? Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, crit. Salamence 2 can protect, and I can miss the Bright Powder sets, obviously. I think committing the Ancient Power into that slot makes sense. What sucks about Regirock is that I kind of don't want to deal damage to it. I guess I should be a bit prepared for Regirock 1 and 6, which are partial high risk. And then activate high risk completely with Double Edge or Facade or whatever one meant. Yeah, maybe I do Earthquake then with Heracross. It's only 3 men sets have Aerial Ace. I really want to swap. I really, really want to swap. Unfortunately, if I swap, I'm quite likely to be smashed in the face by an Earthquake. On Houndoom. Could do the opposite tactic and just go for Regirock. Unfortunately, if I lock into Earthquake with Aero, not only can I hit my own Houndoom, I'm also unable to hit the Mence. Completely unable to hit Mence. Yeah, there is no safe way to play this. There is always going to be a combination of these 2 Pokemon that can force me to lose on turn 1, I think. It's a good chance I can't change moves as well. Very good chance. Okay, well, the safest possible players, Ancient Power and Endure. That plays around Ace, it plays around Explosion. It's pretty sad if it's a Dancer, and it's also pretty sad if it's a special men's set. There's also the not impossible chance that it's Regirock 4, I guess, and it goes for T-Wave. I am Guts. The T-Wave point is tiny. I shouldn't base my play on the T-Wave. I think the Endure play makes the most sense. Have type advantage. It's a bit awkward that I have the band on Aero, and I've been intimidated. I just don't want to. I don't want to lose to Boom. And Regirock 6 has got a real chance of doing that. And we do need to play around Aerial Ace. Okay. And Earthquake, okay. Very unlikely to be Regirock 3 because of high risk. Regirock 1 and 2 do it on their own, and I think it's probably them. I think we go for the men's kill then. It can double protect, but it can't triple protect. I think we get Mence off the field. Well, the AI is catching so many strays with the earthquakes. Okay. So it's not going to earthquake anymore because Lantern is electric. And it still thinks Lantern is alive. I think I take advantage and remove the attack drop now. Regirock 1 is much more likely to Rock Slide. I'm a little bit worried about this being... I'm a little bit worried about Regirock 3, I guess, because Lantern 2 can complete high risk. Lantern 2 does not run bulk, so it could faint. Okay, obviously that tells us which one it is. It can quick claw. Okay. No type. High risk. Mence 2 is fun in doubles. I think Mence 2 might replace Houndoom. Because that lets me use Earthquake with more freedom. Yeah, Battle Pyramid is solved. No one's done 9999 yet, but it's definitely possible with what we know now. Choice band slacking. Cleric Blissey. And a ghost type, probably, so you don't lose to explosion in doubles. It was Mence to. It does take quite a while, yes. That's the downside of Pyramid, it's very boring. Okay. I wonder if I just double Earthquake here. So I don't have to deal with Registeel's bullshit. Yeah, screw you. Screw you, Registeel, I don't care. No Quick Claw. It's a good start. And we get the useless crit as well, okay. Lapras in the back. It's Curse. There's a decent chance this is Lapras 7 or 8. Yeah, Substitute copies the user's typing. Substitutes also copy the user's abilities. You think it's Registeel 1? It could have been. Sheer cold incoming, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Honestly, I think the best thing Heracross can do is Earthquake again. I want to play around the Quick Claw. Sheer cold. It's not very likely to be Lapras 8 though, because only Snorlax 2 does not clash with it on Item Claws. Nah, but we're still Earthquaking. It's a bulky Lapras. It's a very bulky one. Okay. Freaking Lapras. It's always Lapras. High risk again. Okay. Are we going to take Lapras? I don't think we actually know anything about that Registeel. Well, Arrow didn't do that much damage to it. So it's probably not Registeel 2. But it can probably be any of the others. Okay. That is a duo. I should probably assume that Heracross dies fairly often here. But if it doesn't... Like, high risk with these two is a bit weird. It's a high risk in the back, but I can't really plan for that. Do I go Endure here? Because Espeon 3 and 4 will Psychic Heracross. The problem with Endure is that I'm then sometimes using Aero. Espeon 1 and 2 are not very likely to calm. They're very likely to calm mind. They're not very likely to use Psychic on Aero. Could Hyper Beam as well. I just think I Earthquake. I don't know. Do I... I don't think I'm in trouble unless Aero dies. I really don't. And I want to hit Espeon 4. Or do I Mega Horn it? Do I Mega Horn in case of a Bright Powder Miss from Espeon 4? Okay. Let's do that, actually. Okay, it's Espeon 1 or 2. Okay. And Acid Armor. So it has to be Arcanine 4. And it's gonna overheat Heracross then. Yeah. Okay, that's easy then. He's gonna overheat because overheat kills Heracross. No! No! No, Heracross! Oh, okay. That was a roller coaster. Perfect. 37. So because we got more than 35 swaps, we only have 2 random IV mons for this round. Grass. Endurance, okay, that's fine. Grass endurance is very common because of things like Ingrain and Synthesis. Clefairy. Huh. Oh no, it's not it's the slow Marowak. It's not as good as the other 3. It's not as good as the other 3. It does have Icy Wind though, which is quite nice for doubles. The fact that it's a bit slow makes it a bit vulnerable to dying. Okay. Okay. And now my random IV mons. Ugh. And I'm not Lightning Rod as well. Crap. Oh no. Unfortunately, Marowak 1 does not run speed investment, which is a very, very big deal in the factory. Oh, it's crap. It's actually crap. That's an 8 in attack. I think a 5 in HP. Ugh. And I think I have min speed. Not actually min speed, I've got like 2 or something. It's base 110. Yeah, it's 2. 2. Oh. Fuck. I kind of needed Taurus to be better than this. It's probably still coming. The special defense IV is a little bit useful, but I'd rather have a high HP and attack, particularly the attack. Funk it down. I've got, yeah, it is. I mean, I'm because it's base 100 and it's docile, and it's invested, so it's 8. How do you get for level 50 then? Level 50, you take half of the IVs. Bum, 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 bum. So at level 50, for example, this Taurus would have a speed stat of 116. Because it would be 110 base plus 5 plus half of 2, because there's a 2 IV in speed. So it would be 110 plus 5 plus 1. If it had a 31 IV, then it would have 130 speed. This is some sludge, I'll be honest. This is some sludge. Do we pump it? This draft is some sludge. I'm not even sure what to take. I think Taurus comes. Taurus is actually coming. I'm upset that it's coming, but it is coming. Maybe it's Clef. Taurus, Blastoise, Clef. What about Donphan, Clef, Tauros? And we die to the Grass Trainer. I don't want to take Donphan and Blastoise. No, Muck is still here. Muck is still here, trust me. It might not look like Muck, but it is Muck. You know what? I'm going to take Tauros, Marowak, Clef. Because I don't care. Actually... Oh my god, am I going to take Blastoise? Tauros, Marowak, Blastoise, maybe. I could actually lose to Grass. Could actually lose to Grass. I hate how Marowak can miss. I really hate it. Tauros, Blastoise, Clef. Tauros, Blastoise, Clef. I think that's gonna be it. This is some sludge. Found some more models. Something good will come of this. Please don't kill me with grass types. Yes, my favourite grass type, Metagross. So because it's endurance, there's actually a good chance this is an endurance Metagross. Which does imply Metagross 1, 3. Yeah, Metagross 1 and 3 are quite likely here. Ooh, this is some sludge, isn't it? Metagross's new regional form. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pump Metagross, and if I miss, I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't think I've got any choice though, because I think Tauros has to go for Vileplume in case Vileplume. If it's Vileplume 4, oh yeah, I've got to attack Vileplume. I've actually got to, because I can't let it Solar Beam. It's very unlikely to be Vileplume 3, because I think it probably almost has to be Endurance on Vileplume, which means 1, 2, or 4, and 1 is double. What if I swap next turn? Because Plume, maybe I ignore Plume actually. Because after I take the recoil damage, the target's going to be random anyway. Do I T-bolt? Do I D-bolt Metagross? Oh. Don't miss, Blastoise. Listen to me, don't miss. I can't Brick Break, it doesn't do anywhere near enough damage. Everyone believes. Everyone believes in you, Blastoise. You're going to pump the Metagross. It's going to crit. It's going to go down. It's going to be glorious. And it doesn't matter if Metagross uses a double team or light screen, you will still crit it. Oh, we're faster, okay? Okay. Metagross, Pedal Dance hit direct target as well. I was not expecting this turn. Metagross 7. Okay. That's... Unfortunately, I can't mirror coat that because it's a 50-50 on what it hits. Oh god. I would normally just pump the Backmon after I kill Metagross here. But I know that the Backmon is grass. So do I Mega Kick it? The downside of Mega Kick is that Mega Kick is giving a lot of the grass starters overgrow. So maybe I Brick Break? I could also go for the YOLO Mirror Coat. The Backmon. I think Brick Break. I think I'd rather Brick Break. Another option, I swap Tauros out so it can't get hit by Pedal Dance. I keep Tauros around for the Backmon. Tauros is higher HP. Tauros is faster than most grass types. It's just, I guess it's Sceptile, right? Tauros not great against Credilli. No, Petal Dance target's always random. Let's not overcomplicate this. That's bad. That's also bad. I wanted Tauros to not get hit there. So every single Sceptile is going to go for a kill on Tauros, right? We're 2, 3, 5. I guess Sceptile 3 is modest. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Sceptile 2 that's modest. Ba-ba, ba-ba. I thought we did more than half. Oh, it's Sceptile 1. It left over, didn't it? And Sceptile 1 is endurance as well. It has to be endurance. Vileplume 1, Sceptile 1. Yeah, that's forced. Ba 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 ba. Cute Charm is not active. I'm a bit worried here. I'm a bit worried about Vileplume Petal Dancing the Clefable slot. And then Sceptile getting a string of detects off. I guess it's Mega Kick on Sceptile then. This is the one chance I've got to kill it. Before it's going to start acting really randomly. I could keep Tauros alive as well, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. Come on, Blastoise. Hit it. Everyone believes. Everyone believes in Blastoise. Oh, no. No. No, I want... Oh, no. If it had hit Blastoise, I would be able to kill it for free with Clef. Because it would see a kill. Sceptile would see a kill on 2 Blastoise after the Petal Dance. So Sceptile can detect here, and I can't double it for that reason. I think I actually go for Vileplume with Clef then. Okay, but hit it. Okay. Blastoise missed that one as well. No type, no phrase. Maybe I needed to rest actually. Because Tauros' speed IV is 2. And it does matter for the Lati matchups that I'm slower. At level 50 it would be a speed type, this is level 100. Godzilla. Flamethrower to burn it. If I burn it, then I can focus on Sceptile instead. It'll die in 2 turns. It was Metagross 7. See you, Ghost Rick. They're sometimes useless, yes. I want to put Metagross in over Tauros. That's what I want to do. I do give up the Intimidate. Could also get rid of Clef. I think Blastoise is going to kill me this round. I don't know. I don't think I can replace it now though. This feels like the most important decision of the round. Let's get rid of the inaccurate Mon. Could take Sceptile 1, but I'm going to take Metagross 7. I look at the screen and it's just Moltres and Charizard scrolling past. It's a sign, but it's not high risk. It's not very likely that an Overheat Mon would show up, surely. Surely that would never happen. Mischievous and Granbull, but this is not high risk. So it's really likely to be Mischievous 2 then? Weird. Okay. Piacina. Granbull 4 is going to Earthquake. Oh, that's so scary. I've got to deal with that then. Okay, I've got to deal with that. Granbull 3 to a lesser extent, but definitely Granbull 4. Ice Punch or Thunder Punch? Ice Punch or Thunder Punch? My gut is saying Ice Punch. Obviously, the speed drop is probably irrelevant. The only reason why it's probably irrelevant is that Mischievous 2 is going to Thunder Wave me as well. And then the paralysis would matter. Let's Ice Punch. Potentially a very big crit. Particularly if it was Gramble 1. Gramble 4 was probably always dead there. Thunderwave is not a surprise for Mischievous. Mach coming out is also a bit weird. Once again, it's... It could have been Gramble 3 as well. It's not Mach 4, I don't think that's possible. I'm gonna Earthquake Toss, I think it's fine. It's worth the trade. Yeah, Mach 1, okay. And Paralysis. We don't self-hit, that's a huge one though. I don't think it makes sense to stay in when confused. I guess Taurus can always be confused, but while Clef has still got its Lumberry up, it's probably best to do it like this. Okay, nice. That should be GG unless I get fully paralyzed here. Normal? No phrase. It's none of them anyway. It's never any of them. Unfortunately, normal is quite likely to be a problem for Metagross. Normal flying is not unusual either. Okay. That makes Earthquake very likely. Could also be a fake out. It's possible. I think it makes too much sense to Ice Punch. I do want to get rid of the no bulk Dragonite sets. A lot of them are really scary. There's D-Knight 10 is the Fire Blast one. That's the biggest problem for Metagross. While that is going on, I think I go for Kang. It's not high risk. It's likely Kang 2 or 4. As those are not high risk. It's not a surprise. I missed. It's Kang 4. That's a bright powder miss. D-Knight lives, of course. This is bad. This is bad. 200. Something's dying here. I need to double edge D Knight because I can't let D Knight kill Metagross before Metagross uses its move. I know the back Pokemon is also a normal type. I probably hit Kang with Metagross. Paralysis onto the Kang would be huge, I guess. I'm not sure if I should target Kang or the Bakmon. Obviously, once a Bakmon comes in, Kang won't want to Earthquake anymore. Hey, Blazic. I do have to kill Dragonite with Tauros. So Dragonite could also Quick Claw, but I can't do anything about that. And I don't think I want to Earthquake. I don't think I want to Earthquake. Oh, maybe I do. It kills Tauros, but it doesn't necessarily hit both of them. It could be a normal flying in the back. There's quite a lot of high risk on the normal flyers. Quite a lot. The Intimidator is potentially so useful on so many of these. Or perhaps I do want to keep Metagross alive no matter what. D-Knight 9 is max HP, right? I'm actually going to switch Metagross out then. Oh, the Bright Powder Mist is a really painful one, isn't it? That's a Quick Claw. Oh, no, dude, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. It can be a high risk Snorlax as well. It can't be a quick claw lax, but it can be belly drum lax. That's oh no. I'm just thinking about the end game now. Kang actually sucks against Metagross when Snorlax is alive as the last Pokemon. Because Snorlax will block the Earthquake until it kills. So perhaps I try and kill Snorlax instead of Kang, actually. Exposed. Oh no. Oh no. Snorlax coming out, not what I wanted, though. I don't know what to do with Clef. Maybe I go for the T-Bot Paralysis onto Kang. Maybe I go for the Burn. Problem is it's raining. It's still raining. Kang is also opposite gender to Clef. Oh, this is so complicated. Oh. It's only set 2 that has Curse and doesn't have Quick Claw on Snorlax. God, with double-edged T-Bolt. They both hit, yes. I'm wondering if I swap. I'm wondering what Clef does. I'm wondering. I really don't know what to do. I think if it's Snorlax 2, I might be cooked. I think I'm gonna go for it on the Intimidate. I think it's just about worth it. I don't know what Clef does. I really don't know what the Clef does. I probably T-Bolt Kang. If it's Belly Drum Lax, fuck. I can probably get it stuck on rest. Return is not a kill move in this generation. I'm just wondering if it's better to Ice Beam. It might be better to Ice Beam. It's paralyzing Kang enough. Is that enough? Maybe it is Ice Beam. Burning Snorlax, if it's not a rest Snorlax, would be huge. I think I go for Kang. I think it's Ice Beam on Kang. Okay. Okay. I mean, I really think I Intimidate switch, obviously. It's the reason I switched out. I hate how Kang is faster than me. I really hate it. I don't know, therefore, if I'm going to get the chance to go for... It's going to do that. It's also Snorlax 1, which is probably GG. Snorlax 1 is a very big problem for Metagross. I might be fine if I can get a double edge onto it. At this point, I will die if they crit once. I need to get the freeze, I think. I need to freeze Kang. That is my best chance out of this. Because then there's a good chance that Snorlax is passive enough to give me additional time. Oh no. Another bright powder miss. Oh no, dude, no. Oh no. Oh no. So Kang is guaranteed to Mega Kick Clef here. Snorlax is still quite likely to use Double Team. I wonder if I just double edge Kang and switch Metagross in on Clef. Can I do anything else apart from that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I have to do that. There were no other kill moves. Just checked. Tauros critically is out of range. Of course, if I miss... If I get a third Bright Powder miss, I do lose. It is very over at that point. Also, am I dead to Double Edge, actually? I will double edge, but I will be dead on the Snorlax Double Edge. It would actually be massive if Mega Kick could miss. If Mega Kick misses Metagross, I've then got a very good chance, I think. I need Mega Kick miss, though. I definitely need that, I think. Okay. At least it didn't crit. And we do hit... What is Snorlax doing? It should be using Double Team. Okay. The Snorlax kills Tauros at -3 from this HP. It's a range. It's a range. No, my defense IV isn't good enough. It's 17. There's a few plans. There's a few things I can do. I could bring Clefable in, and that gets another Intimidate off. I could just Double Edge. If I hit the Double Edge... I mean, Metagross should win, but I have to hit Double Edge. I have to. I guess I don't actually have to, do I? But Clef or Tauros need to hit. It's not gonna be enough, dude. It's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. It's got +2 evasion. I'm gonna lose. I've reached acceptance. You know what? You know, it's also really cursed. Actually, is that if I paralyze with Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, or something, I'm boosting the power of Snorlax's facade anyway. I think it's worth it to Intimidate again. I think it's worth it, just about. The Facade roll at -3. It's 46 to 55 on Tauros. I hate this though because I don't think I've got time to work out if or not it's thick fat. And Thunder Punch paralysis is actually really bad for me. And I can't Earthquake. Because I kill my teammate. It's guaranteed to go for the facade, yeah. Okay, but now I get the another Intimidate off. And Snorlax is at -3. Do I go for Thunderbolt or Rock Tomb? Rock Tomb is less accurate, but it doesn't have the downside of paralyzing Tauros. Paralyzing Snorlax. If I paralyze Snorlax, this is probably over. Ironically, because of Facade. My Shell Bell healing from Metagross is 15, 16. It does not, but it's the Facade is still stronger. The AI doesn't understand that it gets the damage boost, but the game does. The game will still calculate the damage correctly. I guess that does mean that Snorlax is going to use Shadow Ball against Metagross at the end instead of Facade. Facade obviously does more than Shadow Ball once it's paralyzed. But it won't know that. It will actually go for Shadow Ball, so it's only a problem. It's only a problem for Tauros, because if I paralyze it, then Facade one-shots Tauros. And it will Facade versus Tauros, obviously. Okay, let's T-Bolt then. Yeah, it's the same bug as Generation 4. It checks if you are paralyzed, not if they are paralyzed. Or do I just surf? Oh my god. Oh, let's surf. Tauros should live. It should live when it's not paralyzed. Let's surf. I have to Thunder Punch though. I have to do the damage. I need the healing I get from Thunder Punch is relevant. Yeah. Paralyzing it is good. After Tauros dies. Nah, let's surf. Nice, we hit both moves. That's huge, actually. Oh, you're kidding, dude. Oh, did it high roll? Yeah, it was 2 and 16 to kill. Okay. I definitely Earthquake now, though. I definitely Earthquake. It does more damage, and I heal more if I hit. It's got 2 double team boosts, though. I'm not sure if I'm favoured. Nice hit. Nice hit. 16 healing. 18. That's a good one. Did I miscount the... Oh my god, did I miscount the intimidates? Oh my god, dude. No, no, no. It was Kang that was intimidated 3 times, not Snorlax. Oh. So I have to hit 2 and 3 earthquakes. Okay. It's a big one. Two chances, come on. Oh, Jesus. Mm. I deserve it after the bright powder misses. I deserve it. Yes! This was a horrendous endgame. I should have thunderbolted with Taurus actually, because it was only intimidated twice. In fact, I should have double edged. I should have double edged. I've completely forgotten what was in that last game. It was the Rain Dance Dragonite. That's Dragonite 9. It was Snorlax 1, obviously. Kang 4. Only 200 more. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not going to happen. I'm wondering if I put Snorlax in over Clef. I think I don't. I think I actually don't swap. Those Pokemon are all high variants. Mega Kick Kang is dubious. Double Team Snorlax and Quick Claw Thunder Dragonite. Okay, dude. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to double edge the Sceptile. Sceptile will never Earthquake. I'm kind of thinking about putting Clef in. I think I double edge Sceptile though. Double edge Sceptile and go for the Thunder Punch. Okay. That's better than Leaf Blade crit though. And we do hit. Machamp. Quite a big miss as well. It's a tanky Gator set. I wonder if this is another switch, another Intimidate switch moment. I'm just very concerned about the crit from Machamp. I put in Clefable to die. Feraligatr is probably scary facing. Feraligatr is always faster than Machamp, right? Because Feraligatr has the Quick Claw. So I put Clefable into the scary face and then Machamp attacks. Actually, what I do is I Earthquake. I put Clefable in, I Earthquake it, then it gets hit by the scary face, and then it gets hit with the Machamp attack. And if it's Machamp 7, we interrupt. And then after the Earthquake damage, I kill the no-bulk Machamps with Double Edge. Yeah, we do that. And we get the Intimidate off as well. Hopefully it does go. It should do it. Yeah, okay. And cross chop, but we get the miss. That's even better. The back-to-back miss. Into the focus band. So that's Machamp 6. Gator 2, Machamp 6, and it was the double team Sceptile, Sceptile 2. Fire? Flow. Okay, Sunny Day then. Sunny Day fire types. Charizard 1, Entei 2, Typhlosion 1, Rapidash 3, Ninetales 2, Arcanine 2, Blaziken 1. Yeah. What I dream isn't happening. Could take Feraligatr. There are 3 games left. Could also take Machamp. Do we take Machamp over Metagross because it's fire? Probably. It's probably Feraligatr or Machamp. My gut feeling is I take the Feraligatr. It's faster. The magic of Feraligatr is that they're going to Solar Beam it without using Sunny Day. Slogan. Youngster Logan. Milo. So I think I need to save... I probably do need to save Tauros here. Yeah, Gen 3 Solar Beam has Kill AI, but Gen 4 Solar Beam does not. It's a fire in the back, obviously. It's a Sunny Day fire. Perhaps it's not worth keeping Tauros alive, you know. A lot of them can one-shot Tauros and outspeed it. I don't want to ignore the threat of Milo, but it's kind of low priority right now. Bum, 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 bum. Someone always comments on the for alligator backs fight. It is thick. I think what I'm going to do is... I think I'm going to surf. And Scary Face. Taurus dies quite often here. If we hit the surf, we can follow up with a Rock Tomb or Double Edge. Fire Blast miss, okay. Ah, oh, dude. No, that... Oh. Oh, no. That undoes all the good work of the miss. The Fire Blast miss was such good news. No. God. For Alligator did not kill with Surf. So I still Scary Face here. Because it means that Clef can kill. And then as Clef kills, I get the Surf on the back, Firemon. Unless I miss again. If Taurus gets a move in, I want it to be Rock Tomb, though. No. That's huge. That's huge. Mirror Coat again. Mirror Coat is very likely. Well, I've got a normal type on the field. So we T-Bolt Zard. We could Scary Face the back fire type. The problem is a lot of the fire types that set the weather also have White Herb. Like Rapidash has White Herb, so does Houndoom, so does Moltres. And for example, Flareon has Quick Claw anyway, so does Blaziken. I think I just Surf. Also, I might win. I might outspeed my own Clef here with Quick Claw. That would be very annoying. I really don't want Quick Claw to go off. Okay, good. Good. And the Mirror Coat damage is irrelevant. It is Houndoom. No crit. Okay. So Houndoom could Sunny Day. I'm actually wondering if I don't do this. Perhaps I actually don't want to hit Milo with T-Bolt. T-Bolt into Mirror Coat, I could potentially lose. 3-3-1. Because Milo is faster. Mirror Coat into Surf or Pump. And then Milo 1v1s for Alligator, which is not that likely, but it's because it can't use Recover. Milo 1 and 4 can't use Recover because they're faster than Gator, but if I activate Quick Claw, they become slower and then they can use Recover. So I actually think I don't Thunderbolt Milo this turn. What I can do is I can Flamethrower it. The burn would be helpful. Not on Milo 1, but on the others. And we'll Brick Break. Okay, well, yeah. Because we've burned it, it doesn't actually matter anymore that we potentially screw this up. Start. Should have paid attention to the ice beam damage from Milo, actually. Could take Houndoom. Could definitely take Houndoom. I quite like the way that Feraligatr works, though, with the speed control. And High Risk High Return is not an electric spec. It is a fire spec. And it is also a rock spec. I don't think I want to take Houndoom, actually. The fact that we miss a Scary Face, it's fine. It means we can't miss again. Because it misses 1 in 10 times, so we're guaranteed to hit for the next 8 times. I am quite concerned about Fissure here. Here's some more logic. How about we just murder Glalie? It's not very likely to be Glalie 1. But Glalie 1 does punish us quite hard with Protect. Maybe I hedge. Do I hedge? I could Rock Tomb it and kill it on the following turn. I could Rock Tomb and, I guess Dragonclaw Warelord. I could Scary Face it, you know. I could actually Scary Face it. Maybe that is better. Because I really want to Thunderbolt the Warlord. In fact, I kind of want to double edge it, but I take so much recoil with double edge into Warlord. Don't miss Feraligatr. It's Glalie 2 and it crits. Oh, it crit through the Intimidate drop. But I also paralyzed, and I hit the Scary Face. And it's Warlord 2. What a rollercoaster that is. Okay. The paralysis on Tauros is really bad for me. Really, really bad for me. Do I try and kill Warlords? I have to hit it with both moves, obviously. I'm actually not sure I even kill. Fuck. I'm actually gonna surf. I'll push it into endure range. Problem is, endure range is also the frickin' range for explosion. I do get fully paralyzed. That sucks. Why did I get crit again? This is really bad. This is really bad. I think at this point I definitely do Thunderbolt Warlord though. Glalie is faster again, so this can be explosion. I think I want to surf because of the torrent boost. Nice. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, good. Okay, huge. Fuck. There's quite a real chance that Glalie explodes. It's going to be explosion or endure. And if Flareon kills something and then Glalie explodes, I lose. Oh, no, no, no. I've intimidated it. No. Clef does actually live the explosion, then. I did intimidate it. Okay. So kill Glalie and win. A tie is a loss in the Frontier. The full paralysis is going to suck so much, isn't it? But I've got no way of playing around that. No way at all. A tie in the Frontier is a loss. Flareon is faster than Glalie because I've used Scary Face on Glalie. That's fine. What's terrifying about this is that with the Select boost, Glalie outspeeds Flareon 4. It's probably not Flareon 4 though, because Flareon 4 would rather kill with one of its other moves. That's a huge crit. Okay. Yeah, that was Flareon 3, surely. Overheat is... It's possible. It is possible. No type, high risk. I said you're holding back. Okay, dude. Okay. I'm not sure if they see their own damp. I'm pretty sure they do see their own damp if they try to explode. No, no, they don't. Okay. So we could get a damp explosion. That would be funny. I've never seen that. Honestly, I kind of want to kill Quagsire. It's going to be very difficult to kill Regirock before Quagsire's down. Oh, this is scary. It's going to be... I'm not sure if I can stop the explosion. It's only 50-50 to be damp or water absorb anyway. Double Surf. No, no, no. Not in Gen 3 doubles. Surf is a 47 power move. Surf is like, it's weaker than Water Pulse. I have to kill Quag. I have to. So Dragon Claw does more to Quag too, but Brick Break will do more to the rest. Right. They all have special defense investment only. It doesn't really make a difference though. Quag 2 I'd always kill over 2 turns and is going to curse anyway. It's more likely to be Quag 1 and 3 because of high risk. Quick Claw curse would actually be really bad as well, but let's not speak about it. Okay, no Quick Claw from anyone. It's big damage. Okay. That was another reason to go for that line, but I'm lucky I didn't Quick Claw. It's very likely to be a high risk Reggie. So I want to use Surf. The problem with using Surf is that Water Absorb Quagsire can be healed by it if I do get a Quick Claw activation. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It does mean that I fail the kill 20%. Well, not 20, 10% of the time I fail to kill here because of Quick Claw into Water Absorb. So I don't get a hit on the back Pokemon, but I think that's fine. Always just out of sight of the Torrent boost. Okay, good. That might force Earthquake. Also no longer guaranteed high risk on Regirock. So it's Regirock 3, 4, or 6. The others do a lot more damage with Rock Slide, obviously. I'm in a very good position against the slow Moltres sets. It's Moltres 3 and 5. Those are a problem because they're faster than Tauros. It's probably not Regirock 3 because that would have used Curse. It probably is Regirock 6. Which is a problem with the Bright Powder and the fact that it can randomly explode any point. I do need to kill Moltres. I live the Double Edge Recoil against the slower Moltres sets. Please outspeed Tauros. I lose to Explosion, definitely. Huge Torrent boost. Nice. Get the dodge as well for bonus points. And this thing has got Bright Powder, so we're definitely not risking the miss. Bum, 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 bum. We've got past the random AI round. It's only 31 IV drafts from now on. Do a bonus round. High risk, okay. Clefairy is back. Latias 6. Explosion with Sceptile. Latias in the back. I think it is Regirock, Sceptile, Latias. I think it is the best team by a long way. Flareon and Clef are both unreliable. Okay. Quick one. Boom, boom, boom. You're a lightning rod for my power. Please don't send out something with... Okay. And it's synchronized guard. I mean, I'm definitely exploding, right? There's no way. There's no way I'm giving Snorlax time. It is high risk. The guard is quite likely to be a debond set. I think I don't mind if I miss guard. Was guard 1? The reflect won't matter though. Entei last. We can guts glitch this. By using Thunder Wave, it can no longer use status moves. It's only Entei 2 and 4 that can kill Sceptile here. I'm gonna leech, why not? I don't think the damage from Leaf Blade makes any difference. It's Entei 3, that's fine. If Sceptile faints, I lose the Leech Seed, unfortunately, but it would have taken a crit to do that. We are probably not swapping at all this round. High risk again. Oh my god. Okay. This week I'm going to use double team and dodge the boom. So, and Suicune 2 could get the protect, but I beat Suicune 2 with Sceptile. And I could miss Egg 4 with Boom as well. Thing is, I just really want to explode on Suicune. Specifically Suicune 1 and 6. Yeah, I need to explode. Okay. So he must have quick clawed. But egg also quick clawed. I was so confused. I was like, did Suicune use? I was like, what did Suicune do? Did it use like raw or Miracle? Doesn't make any sense that Suicune 3 would use raw, but egg quick clawed and I quick clawed, and Suicune went last. Okay. Don't know much about Suicune. I think we're going to explode in this next match, and after that, we'll just explode again. And then in the match following that, we're probably going to explode. And after that, I think I'll lead up with an explosion. And there's a bit of a problem here with Mime faking out, I guess. So fake out into acid armor or something. I could Earthquake. I could Earthquake instead of Explode. I could. Mime free. Okay. Yeah, Vaporeon's too tanky to faint to an Leaf Blade. Slowbro, okay. That'll be set 2 or 3. Oh, the other coon. No type. High risk. Is Regirock going to get crit by a Earthquake or something this round? Cross drop perhaps? I can just switch if that is a risk, if it's a real risk. Gengar, that's cheating. Can't explode on that. That's cheating. Oi. Okay, so as long as we hit Rock Slide into Dojo, we'll be fine. Because then I can follow it up with the Sceptile on the following turn. Do we care about Gengar? It is high risk Gengar. It's probably a D-Bond set. I guess the problem with using Rock Slide is that we might be giving Dojo 4 the Salac boost. Oh yeah, that would be annoying. That would be annoying. I would kill it, as long as I don't miss. I would still kill it. I get the 50-50 detect after on turn 2. But in the worst case scenario, in the very, very worst case scenario, I give it the boost. Drill Peck kills Sceptile, and then Gengar Ice Punches Latias, which is pretty bad for me. Honestly, though, if I kill them both with Rock Slide over 2 turns, do I even care? Only if Latias gets frozen do I care, I think. Ice Punch, Drill Peck. It's very likely to be Gengar 4 or 8. I could potentially miss Gengar 6. But that's fine. There was no Salac boost. Starmie. And Gengar goes to the Psychic and not the Ice Punch. And it's leftovers. Latias is never going to lose to Starmie. I guess we Aerial Ace in case it's 6. But I think it has to be... I think it has to be 4 or 8. Because of high risk. Nice Quick Claw. Double, okay. Regirock going insane. Ground. Ground is a little bit spooky. But I can swap out on turn 1. I just don't send out a damp Pokemon. Marowak Hypno, that's annoying. I'm going to have to get Regirock out of there unless I want to risk the crit. Or I could go for the one-turner. I could explode without checking what's in the back. I do get punished quite badly by a potential back Ghostmon. Because I kill Sceptile and Hypno. And then it's a 1v1 with Latias versus a Ghost. That can go badly wrong. But it has to be a ground type. I don't know if... I mean, there's Quagsire, right? There's Damp Quagsire. That's the ruiner. Boom, boom. I won't lose to Flygon or Claydol. I think I Earthquake. And hopefully I don't Quick Claw on this turn. Nice, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Quagsire is more likely without a phrase, I guess. I don't believe in Hypno 2 ever doing that. It's not gonna happen. Nice Quick Claw. Okay, so that's Quagsire free because it was a double Quick Claw. Regirock is going nuts with the Quick Claws. It's just happening every turn. Poison, high risk. I accidentally skipped the recognition though. And it's stuck at a certain number, so I'm going to bump it. There's a decent chance of Gengar, yep. A decent chance. I think I just detect a rock slide. It's either that or detect an earthquake. The final one is poison. Major concern would be Nidoking. Yeah, Ice Punch was quite likely with high risk. Okay. I want to Leech, but it's probably smarter to Leaf Blade. Well, that's not much damage. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. No type, high risk. Quick Claw, only real way to lose then, I guess. I mean, it could double team. And it could get a Bright Powder miss. I also don't really care about Tauros Earthquaking. Yeah, T-Tar and D-Knight are level 100 exclusives. And get 10 sets. I am caught between exploding and doing Leaf Blade, Rock Slide. I'm just a little bit worried about Dragonite doing a setup. I do have a Latias in the back, though. Makes it quite difficult to lose, to be honest. Could also just Leech Seed the Dragonite, I guess. That makes it even harder to lose. Nah. 10% miss, not worth it. Okay. Okay. I was not expecting this, okay? Well, I was just about to say I need to be playing and hedging my bets against Focus Punch, but I guess I don't. Okay. Welcome back, Dragonite. Tross is going to be like permanently stuck on that move. Okay, that's likely game over. No, I'm good. I'm good. Bernard, what I need to do now is schedule a stream for tomorrow to play singles. You need to continue the singles streak. I don't think anyone is live still. Is Squilliam's playing? I hope not. For his sake, I hope not. He's not, okay. Go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be live on YouTube tomorrow for factory singles. See you then.